Alright guys, welcome back here. Hole number 12 is where we're going to start off here at the KL Golf and Country Club in Bukit, Kiefer, Malaysia. Thank you very much for all of your feedback, guys. I'm very excited for the future of this channel and for, well, being able to play all these sports games with you guys here. Now, I do believe my camera might not be set up perfectly for the dice rolls. There we go. I'm going to move it over just a tiny bit there. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, that gives you guys a little better vision of the dice there. I'll just move over. I have contention golfers and then get everything set up. There's our guy right there, Gene Liller. He's out of there. But Ted Kroll is close behind, and we're going to actually set up for Sam Snead and Gene Liller here on the 12th hole. It's a semi-daunting, semi-challenging hole, par 4, 479-yard shot here. So it says avoiding the fairway bunkers is paramount as a pond and a stream protect the approach to the green. All right, so let's roll the dice here and see what we got. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to do Gene Liller. It's a semi-daunting hole, so we're just going to roll him out of contention. A 1 is going to be if it's a decided die, yes, it's a birdie. And it's a no, so that's just be a par. So par for him there on that par 4. There you go. Alright, so Sam Snead's up next here. Sam's going to need to definitely start making moves here as he finds himself kind of out of the reach of the tournament leaders. So it's going to be a 25 as the course controls. 25 says it's going to be a second shot into the sand. Ooh boy. Second shot into the sand is never good on a par 4 at least. Sounds like a bunker or a greenside bunker here. And it's going to be a 5 green. Is he sandy? He is not sandy. So plenty of sand, but not enough go. Ball trickles to edge of green. Difficult putt for par. That's a 1 to 3 opportunity here for Sammy. And that's a missed putt there, guys. That's going to put him to a bogey, and it's going to be a moderate putt for bogey. So let's roll this guy one more. And he rolls a 4, so that's a 1 to 4. That's not a problem at all. He makes that, but he does fall back 1 stroke there as he hits a bogey on that number 12. All right, so let's go over to Vijay Singh and Ted Kroll. So Vijay Singh is up next here on the hole number 11. Semi-daunting, semi-challenging hole as well. These are hard holes. These are the 3 hardest holes on the golf course here. So course controls here basically on every roll besides a 5 or a 6 basically. 36 says it's going to be a first shot into the sand as well for him on a par 3 though. And on a 3 green for Vijay says, is he chunky? He is not chunky there. So, ball hit cleanly, rolls to within a foot of pin, give me putt for par. Let's roll it here. Alright, so there you go. He gets himself a par, no problem there. So that's a nice par 3 for him there. Alright, so his playing companion is going to be Ted Kroll. Now, he definitely needs to make a big move here. Now, I think he's going to use his red chip now to lose control of the hole there. Okay, just give control, concede it to them. That way he can just basically play without any problems here. So he rolls a 45 on the course path. It says it's going to be a first shot into the rough here on a par 3. On a 6, it says, is he a master recovery? He is not. So ball nicks obstruction, makes it onto the green, barely. Double difficult putt for par. So folks, this is it for him, guys. Ted Kroll, if he doesn't make a 1 on this dice roll, he's out of there, and he rolls a 5. So he actually is going to bogey that hole there, guys, and he's going to join Gene Liller and Ted Kroll are both going to be there. Let's roll for his difficult putt for par, or bogey here. And that's a 6, so he's going to 3 putt here, possibly a moderate putt for, yep, so he makes that. So it was a bogey, double bogey, right? So it was going to make par, bogeyed, he double bogeyed, 3 putt double bogey. So that is not good, guys. He is basically out of there, out of contention now. That sets us up for 2 out of contention golfers. Yikes. Okay, so Tommy Aaron and Fred Couples now. I apologize, don't. Dow Finsterwald and Tommy Aaron are going to start their magical ride through the back 9 here, guys. Let's see how they do here on their back 9 approach, as Tommy Aaron shot a very good score of 5 under par. So fantastic front 9 for Tommy Aaron. All right, so roll for Dow Finsterwald here real quick. He rolls a 4 on that number 10. That's a semi-cordial par 5. So for him, he gets control. That's a 166 for him here. On a par 5, 166 says, is he a yeoman? He is not. Is he a hero? He is a semi-hero. Decided I says yes to that. Not much arc, but long, so he's going to get himself a blue chip here for that as the gallery cheers. And we're going to go to the 1. Is he a champion iron player? He is not. Solid shot, drops ball in heart of the green. Easy putt for birdie. All right, so easy putt for birdie, 1 to 4. He could make that a gimme. Boy, I think he's going to. Yeah, he's going to gain that and make this a gimme putt for birdie. Utilize it when you have the chance, right, guys? Get that point. And he gets a birdie because it's a gimme putt there. All right, so let's see here. All right, so here we go, guys. That's a birdie for Dow there, and he's going to move on up there. So great for Dow there as he's going to start making a move on the leaderboard already. Okay, so now we have Tommy Aaron. All right, so there's Tommy Aaron here. He's going to definitely want to push on the gas here, guys. He's kind of let it go a little bit here at the back part of that front 9 there. So he gains control with that 2 white, so it's going to be a 1-2-5 on a par 5. A 1-2-5 on a par 5 says, for Sir Tommy Aaron here, I don't think he's actually a sir. He's not knighted. All right, bomber or is it a direct? Is he a bomber? He is not a bomber, unfortunately. That would have been a great one. And it's not direct. Is he a champion iron player? He is not. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. So, if conditions not met, moderate putt for birdie. All right, so 1 to 2 for birdie here for Tommy Aaron. Put himself an outright lead. He misses that putt. The putts are being very difficult today, so he makes a par. And so that will keep him at a nice even keel of 15 under par, I believe, for the tournament. Now, Fred Couples and Raymond Floyd are next as well. These leaders right here really want to push themselves ahead of the other ones right now at this point, because now they're starting to get to the back 9 where the game gets tough, where the going gets tough, and it gets really, really difficult with 11, 12, and 13. You want to push yourself ahead. That way you have more coals to give up, especially here in Malaysia for sure. So Fred Couples is here on hole number 9 as he's going to try to see if he can finish off his front 9 well. Course controls on this one, so it's going to be a 36, and 36 is going to be a second shot into the rough or into the sand. Ooh boy! So we're thinking maybe a nice little greenside bunker for Fred Couples there. 4 says, is it sandy, or not, apologies, is it a, 4 says, is it chunky, right? 4 green, yeah. Is he a chunky one? He is not. So it says, clean escape from trap to green, moderate putt for par. So that's a 1 to 5, moderate putt for par for Fred Couples, and he rolls a 4, so there you go. Gets himself that nice 4 there. And Raymond Floyd, one of our co-leaders here, is going to see if he, on this number 9, can make some magic here, guys. All right, so he rolls a 6, guys. 6 is pretty good for him because I think he's going to absolutely take the par. I know it sounds weird that I've been talking about how they want to make moves, but this right here will set him up for the par 5, number 10. So that semi-cordial hole, that'll be a perfect opportunity for him. So he'll take that par and keep on going. Gene Saracen's up next here, and he wants to push himself to the next level here as they find themselves on hole number 8, that par 3. It is playing over par, so it's a fairly difficult hole here, but it is playing a friendly green, so it's weird how that's playing today. Not a lot of good shots. So 16 on the card list says it's the first shot into the rough. So first shot into the rough on a par 3 says here for a 3 green. Is he a workman? He is not a workman there. Ball hit cleanly from behind obstruction, rolls to within a foot of pin, gimme putt for par. All right, that's 3 dice here. Let's just pick them up. Gotta be 666 to miss it, and he does not. So Gene makes that par. Not too bad there. Now, his playing companion, Tom Kite, is also a co-leader, so it's really interesting. We have 3 groups in between each other, or each group is 1, 1, 1, 1, and they're all have a co-leader involved. So this is a pretty exciting tournament here so far. So Tom Kite here has an opportunity to make waves here. So 3 will be on this par 3, a hole control. The 55, though, is going to be in the trees on the first shot. Not good. Not good. Remember, there are a lot of those beautiful pulai trees guarding this hole here, or these holes around here in Malaysia. So he's 6 on a par 3, says he a master. He is a semi-master recovery, but does not have it right now. Ball nicks branch, makes it on green, but double difficult putt for par. So it's a 1 to 5, and he has no ability to make it easier. All right, so he could just take the bogey here, guys. You know, lag putt it up and then make a moderate putt for par. I think he's going to do that, guys. You don't want to take a double bogey here, especially not right now. So he's going to miss the par putt and then go for a moderate putt for bogey, and he rolls a 1, so that's fantastic. So he bogeys, but he does keep himself in the running, I guess you could say. You got to play smart. You got to play really smart out here, especially when everyone's so clustered here. And he's got so many holes to go to get up on that score pretty well. So Payne Stewart and Gary Player are next. They're definitely vying for that top spot. Gary Player is feeling focused here, but let's look at Payne Stewart and how he does here. On hole number 7, it's a semi-cordial, semi-challenging green here. So a 4 is going to be him controlling. So it's a 1-1-4 on this par 4. That's great for Payne Stewart here. A 1-1-4 says, is he gilded? He is not. Cold? He is not cold either. He is parred both holes, so nope. So that's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. There you go. So a moderate putt for birdie is going to be a 1-2 for Payne Stewart. And he rolls a 4, so he misses that one. These greens are really being tough for these golfers today. All right, so that's a 16. That's a par. That's not bad. An easy par there for him. And let's go over to Gary Player, who has the opportunity here to really make a splash here at this hole number 4. He's going to keep that blue chip for the putting necessity here. He gains control of the hole, and it's a 2-4-5. So 2-4-5 says here, 2-4-5, is he a legend? He is not a legendary wood driver there. 2 long iron shot, drifts just beyond green. It's going to be a short game approach. See, it's good that we didn't waste that blue chip here. So blue short or green 4 here says, is he a stone golfer? He's not. Actually, semi-soft. So contour of green played expertly. Easy putt for par. There you go. Easy putt for par is those 2 dice here. And that's a 16. There's a par for him. And that is easy peasy lemon squeezy for him. All right, let's go right back over to hole number 13, guys. Hole number 13 should be the last of the big dogs here, guys, but those, the leaders now are going to start falling into that triple threat here, guys. The 3 hardest holes here on the back 9, or at least on the course, let alone 11, 12, and 13. Let's talk about number 13, though, right now. So it says here our first group here is going to be facing off on a par 4, 459 yards, semi-daunting, challenging green. The capital city gauntlet concludes with a tough uphill hole with demands accuracy and length. So there you go, guys. That is the hole we're playing off right now here. All right, let's check and see what happens here when they roll these dice on hole number 13.